Well, good morning, guys. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. My plan was to get up at 5, but neither of my kids decided that they wanted to sleep. And so I'm running on maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So we'll see. I kind of debated whether or not I should even do this run today, but I really want to. And I am switching up things just slightly. We still will do 3,000 feet of climbing. I'm just gonna kind of stick to a trail that I'm familiar with. I was gonna kind of branch out and do like a continuous 3,000 feet of climbing. What I'll end up doing, I think, is more of like maybe 3 hill repeats, each of them being 1,000 feet, and on a trail that I'm familiar with. I think it'll be easier just in case, I start hallucinating because of sleeplessness. But I'm excited. I think it's just nice to be out, and this time of morning there's just nobody on the roads, and there's Christmas lights everywhere right now, so pretty cool. I'm excited to do this run, and I'm not sure what pace we'll go at. I think it'll probably just be an easy pace. Our goal is really just to fit in the climbing. All right, guys, we just started our run. There's a lot more snow on the trail than I thought there would be, so that'll be interesting. Man, I just had the coolest porta potty experience I've ever had in my life. It's 18 degrees up here, and another interesting thing is that I wonder if the water that I brought with me will freeze, or if my body heat will keep it warm enough. I guess we'll have to see. Thankfully, I'm just doing hill repeats, so if I do 1 or 2 reps and everything freezes and I can't get the gels out and everything, then I'll just have to call it. But we'll see how it goes. It's nice to be out. It's so cold. So we've done 900 feet of climbing. It's interesting up here in the Avamore neighborhood because many of these trails are closed from December 1st to March 31st, so I'm kind of trying to dodge the trails I shouldn't be on, but I think already I'm kind of overstaying my welcome. But these are great hills to run. They're not as tall as I thought. I thought that 1 rep would be about 1,000 feet. It turned out to be more like 750 feet. So I think it's looking like we'll do 4 of these hills. But feeling pretty good. It doesn't feel like 18 degrees anymore, so that's nice. Oh. But man, this is a totally different thing than what I've done in the past. Like, I'm not even worrying at all about my pace. Haven't looked at it once, but I am looking at how much altitude I'm climbing. It's fun to try new things. Just to give you an idea of the winter wonderland that it is up here. Oh, it's so pretty. Sun's kind of starting to come up. A couple of inches on the ground. It's awesome. We're at about 1,700 feet right now, so still got a ways to go. I can see now, having a little standoff with this cow as I go to the other side of the fence. I'm really grateful that cows aren't aggressive because they're huge. Otherwise, I'd be pretty intimidated by them. All right, we're at 18,000 feet. Man, it just takes a long time to clock in 3,000 feet in these Boise foothills, but we're getting there. I think I'm gonna go back towards kind of the steeper sections so that I can get altitude a little bit quicker. All right, guys, we are at 2,400 feet. So we only have one more
hill climb of 600 feet to go, and it's been so good. It's nice that the sun's out now, and I've been really lucky that it hasn't been windy. I think the cold would have really pierced through my clothes if it were windy. But man, it's a pretty day, and I think I chose the perfect day to come out here. All right, guys, we did it. Sorry about the switching from landscape to portrait. I'll have to work on that. But here we go. Hope you can see that. 3,008 feet. It was good. I'm gonna start heading down. Something interesting I'm finding about these Boise foothills is that they're just not as steep as what I'll be running on the race. But I feel really accomplished today because if we could simplify the goal, it really was just to get a couple of good climbs in that are more than 300 feet, which is kind of what I had been doing earlier this week. Because the race is going to have several climbs well in excess of 1,000 feet. So I want to be sure that my body is ready for that, and that, you know, after 300 feet, my body's not just like petering out. Oh, we're not used to this. So let's see, mileage. Haven't even looked at that yet. Let me look. Total mileage today was 11.3 miles. I mean, I guess it'll be about 12 by the time we get back to the car. That's insane. We almost did a 40-mile week. I wonder if I'm overdoing it. It really is hard to tell. My body feels just fine, but I think it's really normal to feel good when you're just getting back into running, you know? It's when you hit those really hard weeks that you can tell, like, whether you're burnt out or not. But this was fun. I mean, the view is just awesome. The sun came up right at the perfect time, and hopefully I didn't scare too many animals out of hibernation. That's why they close down these trails in the winter. But guys, thank you for tuning in. This was great. I think maybe I'll do an easy run tomorrow. Maybe I'll cross train. Maybe I won't do anything at all. We'll see how I feel. My right ankle did start feeling kind of goofy, so kind of in the middle of this run. So I'll have to just kind of pay a special attention to that. And make sure I do lots of stretching and some shin and ankle strengthening stuff, which I'll have to show you. But thank you guys. Have fun running out there.